Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, here at Beckley's Camping Center. Today, we're going to talk to you about the new Furrion air conditioning system that they're putting in the RVs, and I'm going to explain to you how to utilize the new thermostat. So please do stay tuned. And listen, if for some reason you have an issue with yours, understand I'm just an RV sales guy. Love to help you out. However, I know just enough to be dangerous. If you're having issues, you're going to need to reach out to your RV service center that you bought your unit, or somebody local that will be able to help you with that. But let me show you how this thing works. Now, first of all, in order to start this, you have an on-off button down the bottom here, right in the middle. You push and hold this button, and you'll see it light up. Then you're going to have, every time you push this button, it's going to go through cool, it's going to go through heat, it's going to go through dry. And I'm going to explain those systems to you. Then, of course, you have your temperature controls on either side. And in the middle here, this is going to be your fan control. So it's this one, on this particular one, it's a 3-speed. You're going to have automatic, low, and high. There are other ones out there that have automatic, low, medium, high. This one is automatic, low, and high. In the automatic position on this particular one here, you're going to be looking at it working the same way as you've seen in others. And what I mean in that is that you are having the fan come on and off with the compressor as needed. If you have the fan in low or high, what's going to happen is when your compressor goes off, the fan will continue to circulate, allowing you to have airflow in your camper. On top of that, that'll also allow you to have that little white noise, so that you're not waking up because now you've lost the noise, and then when it comes back on 5 to 7 minutes later, it's waking you back up again. So let me show you what these little dials, or what this little thermostat looks like and the controls it has on it. Now, there are upgrades to this. This is this particular one in this camper. So you can see you have a temperature controls left and right in the middle is the fan, and then down the middle in the front, that is going to be your mode button, which means you're going to be turning it on and actually going through the different systems with that. Now let's show you the systems that are on this one. So now, even though I had it on, and I'm going to try to zoom in the best I can on this to see, so you can see it. Right now you can see I have it on, and I don't know if you're able to see that, I have it on cool, and it's on automatic for the fan. I'm going to push this bottom button here and hold it. Now it's on. Now it's going to go to heat. Okay, the heat's going. Now, when you're running the heater, make sure your fan is in the auto or off position as it shows here. Because if I have the fan switch in low, here's what's going to happen. Let me just walk you over here to where the air conditioner is. And now, as you can hear, the air conditioner fan is on also. So that's going to be pulling warm air out through here across the coils, which will be cold since you're running the heater, right? It's cold outside. Putting warm air or cold air in here when you're trying to heat it up. So be sure that you have the fan in the off mode. So all you would do to shut it off, and I don't know if you can see that, it went to high, then it's automatic, and then it's off. Okay, so when you're running the heat, make sure the fan speed is in off. Then of course you can control your temperature here accordingly. Now the next time I would push this, it's going to be just fan. Now on the fan you can go low or high. When you have just the fan on, that's just circulating air. Next we have dry. So this is like a dehumidifier for your camper. And again, you can have, this one is only going to work in, when you're running the dry, the fan will only work in the low mode. Now when would you want to use the dry mode? Let's say you woke up one morning, you had your furnace running all night, and you had a lot of moisture in the camper. This would be the perfect time to use that. So in the cool mode, I just shut off the dry mode. You can see that, I don't know if you can see that it's A for fan speed, then you have low, then you have high. My recommendation would, if you want air circulation, run the air conditioner either in low or high for the fan speed. Now if for some reason, you can see right now this is on Fahrenheit, if you wanted to change it to Celsius, All you do is you're going to push and hold both of these. Well, let me get this thing situated here. Now, to change this thing from Fahrenheit to Celsius, just see how long it took me to turn that on? It's the same thing when you push both of these. So you push both arrows, it's going to flash at you a little bit, and then it'll go to Celsius. So if for some reason you find that it's in Celsius, you want it Fahrenheit, again, push, hold, it's going to start, there you go, and it's going to change right over to Fahrenheit for you. It'll blink for a couple, just to let you know that it's there. So that's how you change from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Now keep in mind that when you turn on the furnace, you're going to hear the fan come on first. It's a 12-volt fan using propane for the heat. And assuming that you have LP, you bled the lines through, and I'd highly recommend you bleed the lines. And what I mean by bleeding the lines through on LP is lighting the burners on your cooktop. Just light all three and then shut them off. That'll pull get all the air out of the LP lines for you before you use the furnace, water heater, or your refrigerator if you have LP mode on your refrigerator as well. But the fan comes on first. Once it clears out, after its a certain time frame, then it will light. It'll automatically light for you. And the same thing's going to happen when you cut it off. When you shut off your heater at the thermostat, what will happen is you shut it off, the fan is going to continue to run until it cools down, and then it will cut out. Now, not all Furrion air conditioners have this. This is a 15,000 BTU. There are some other ones out there. But on this particular one, if you see it where you have this part, you see where I opened it up, that is the quick cool feature. So let's say you come in, it's hot outside, you can stand right up underneath there and cool down. So that's a quick cool feature. So in your camper, if you have a room where I could shut off a door here, I can shut off a door back there, I could cool this area quicker than the rest of the camper, and then open the doors later on. So that kind of quick cool to either cool you down or cool down the room that you have. And basically what it's doing is taking some of the airflow away from the ducts throughout the camper. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit about the new Furrion air conditioning system and how to utilize that thermostat. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up, like, share the video, and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to teach a lot here. Again, I know enough to be dangerous, like to have some fun, and if I can help you with a camper, let me know. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care.